Hi, this is Matt Yetter with Sherlock Home Inspections. Phone number is 971-212-7481. Website address is yourinspectionneeds.com. Today's date is Friday, June 11th, 2021. The address we're inspecting today is 753 Southeast Boysen Lane, Dundee, Oregon, 97115. We are about to perform a video inspection of the property's main sewer line through the front yard exterior cleanout. The equipment being used today is the Rigid Sea Snake. This is one of the best sewer cameras in the market today. Before we begin this video inspection, it should be noted that some sewer pipes made of clay, concrete, cast iron, asbestos, and Orangeburg may be in good working order and may never have had a clogged or sewer backup before. However, due to real estate transactions, attorneys, and lawsuits, Sherlock Home Inspection must recommend the following to meet the current codes. All sewer pipes should be watertight, made of the cast iron ABS 3034 or HDPE pipe with all appropriate fittings and couplers. All sewer pipes should be free from breaks, offsets, separations, tree roots, bellies, and party sewers. Sherlock Home Inspections recommends replacing any sewer pipe that does not meet these specifications. Here we go. We are in 3-inch ABS plastic drain waste piping. We are running some water from the half bathroom sink to ensure that our pipe is watertight and is going to remain watertight throughout this inspection. Pipe shows no recent signs of blockage or backup. After entering the cleanout, we immediately start diving, so we dive straight down on the ground, and here we are reaching the bottom of that dive. It's not uncommon to have a little bit of standing water at the bottom of a straight down dive. Seems like it's a little bit tricky for whatever reason for the drain technicians to keep a pitch in the pipe or a downhill pitch in the pipe as they're pulling out of a straight down dive. In our case today, it looks like they did pretty good. This signifies a few things here. This signifies transitioning pipe size, so we're going from 3-inch pipe into 4-inch pipe. Signifies transitioning pipe materials. We're going from ABS plastic into 3034 plastic. And then lastly, we're transitioning into the city branch piping. And even though we enter into city branch piping, technically all of this will be buyer-owner responsibility throughout the entire length. A little bit of marginal pitch through here. Let's backtrack just a touch. So it's a little, very minor, but right at that clean out in the driveway, it's a little bit marginally pitched through this area. So we'd recommend monitoring. We recommend having a sewer scope performed every 2 to 3 years, keeping an eye on that. If conditions ever worsen, if the leveling gets any worse, then of course some repairs could be required in the future. And we're curious to see when we turn off the water through that area, how well everything drains out. If you turn off the water, everything drains out of there, then you're feeling really good about things. If all the water just stays, then maybe some repair will be required. So we'll look at that again on the pullback. Very, very minor at this point though, just a little bit of marginal pitch right at that clean out in the driveway. Can you give it a splash? Yeah, that's good. We're going to turn and we're going to drop into the lateral at 58 feet. So this is the end officially of buyer-owner responsibility. We're going to turn off water and the microphone. We're going to drain everything out. Look at the pipe one more time in reverse. The pipe does appear to be in working condition and would pass inspection, but we want to turn off the water, drain everything out, and look at that area of marginal pitch one more time in reverse. And this is the area in question. For the most part, everything drained right on out of there. So again, feeling better about things. But again, we would recommend, or the recommendation officially would be just to keep an eye on things. We'd recommend having a sewer scope performed every 2 years or so. Just keeping an eye on the area. With the amount of rain that happens in the northwest, the amount of weight and pressure on these pipes, certainly additional leveling can happen. And then, of course, if conditions ever worsen, then some repairs could be required in the future. But as of right now, the drain pipe, when we turned off the water, drained everything out of it, so it would be considered doing what it's required to do.